Welcome back once again to Jet Set Radio Future. This time around, we are going to be wrapping up Chapter 4 and Chapter 5. So we're going to do a lot of content here this time around, although Chapter 5 is really short, which is why we can fit it in. Who have we not used in a while? Corn. You know what? Yeah, let's take him. It's been a bit. Corn, I don't normally play as you, but today's your time to shine. Although, to be fair, he may regret that considering where we're going. Honestly, I don't know what it is about Corn. I don't hate him by any means. I hate Yo-Yo a lot more than Corn, but I just never feel like I want to play as him for some weird reason. I don't know why. It's just because I feel a lot of the other characters are more interesting. Even though if there was any character I dressed the most like, it would probably be Corn. Maybe that's actually why I don't want to play as him normally. Let's go look at today's graffiti. Today's graffiti has some theming to it, at least a little bit. Not all the pieces, though. Let's start off with the double S slot. We have Facade by Pantaro. In the S slot, we have Complete by Strong Brush 1. In the M slot, we have Sweet Bike by Ben B-Master 4114, which is a reference to back when I played this originally on stream back in like 2014, that sounds right. I showed people how to make graffiti on that one, and I actually made as good as a graffiti I could make in that graffiti maker, which we called it the Sweet Bike, because it was a really bad looking bicycle. I don't think I actually showed that previously when we talked about custom graffiti, so. Yeah, take that, Tokyo. Look at that sweet bike. This is why I don't art. So Ben made a nice reference to that one, although originally wrote cool bike in the background, so I feel writing sweet over the word cool also really fitting to reference that piece. Speaking of Sweet Bike, we also have Sweet Bike here from LunaChii. This was actually commissioned by MajorMooch, but LunaChii did the art, so we're gonna link Luna's art, Luna's links below. And in the XL spot, we have I Glitch Everything by AgentMoo. Also very fitting because, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter at all. If you don't, that's fair. The Xbox broke. I don't know how else to describe this. It threw an error message when I was practicing for this episode, when I was sitting down to get ready and record it. I think we're good for the rest of the LP. I've backed up my save meanwhile, so if anything goes wrong, I won't lose too much progress. We have a backup Xbox that is modded so I can still use the custom graffiti, but got a real big scare when it looked like the hard drive was dying, especially because I heard a massively loud click when that error message came up. Yeesh. So yeah, AgentMoo was right. I glitch everything. That's our graffiti. We'll keep our tunes as is. I feel like switching it every 2 episodes has been pretty good so far. Let's go to the Skyscraper District, but we have to get there through 99th Street. And 99th Street's up here. Oh, almost. Man, it's been a while since we've been here. Not much has really gone on in this area since we actually met Rapid 99. Have you gotten a chance to say hello to the Immortals? If you want to go see them now, don't you go out of your way, but move on. So, that's referring to the fact that there's nothing down here if you drop to the bottom. Well, there's the future side of the Rokaku Expo Stadium, but we don't have to worry about that yet. What Kay wants us to do is just keep going here on the road. Go on down the street. And eventually you'll hit the other border, the end of it all. And we'll hit our transition point to go to the Skyscraper District in Faro Park. Take it away, Kay.
This right here is the Skyscraper District in Faro Park, an open-air garden built by some rich Egyptian dude living in Tokyo, and the holy sanctuary of the Immortals. Do me a favor, give the Immortals nasty graffiti a facelift.
Can do. Cover up all the Immortals graffiti.
HQ to all squads. Youths on skates have been sighted in the vicinity of Faro Park.
Well,
all squads in the area investigate.
Good news, they spotted us. Okay, so our police fight right off the bat, our urban battle, finds us with 2 separate groups, the regular cops on the left and the armored cops on the right. If you get close enough to them that they all line up in a row, you basically just get a free reign of them. Oh, hello, that's different. Get down. Did I hit you at least? Oh no, you're still armored. Uh-oh. Well then, let's fix that then. Hang on. There we go, let's fix that. Armor cops are dealt with. Let's give her the reg. Oh no, actually one got away still. Is that what did I still not break his armor? What the heck? Okay, well, if you'd be so kind. Thank you, thank you. Restock our paint. Oh no, there's one more still. Every time I think I've got them all, even though the pop-up showed up with 8. That just was behind.
Kill them!
Oh, he's losing it. I feel like Hayashi's load-in just then feels like it's missing a T-pose. But there he is, just trying to shoot us again. And just as always, he's a joke. Hi, Hayashi. Better luck next time. Welcome to Faro Park in the Skyscraper District. This stage, for graffiti at least, isn't that bad. I think there's only about 15 graffiti sprays we need to do, but you might be noticing the map is, chaotic. I don't know how else to describe it, it's chaotic. There's a lot of things we're gonna need to do in this one, a lot of climbing. You can see spray cans everywhere. They're gonna give you big hints on where we need to go. Sorry, I just did. I love it. All right, let's get things first and foremost. Let's hop down here because there's a hidden cage area down here, and this is gonna help us a lot because, of course, what would a hidden cage area have other than our mixtape? This time around, our missions are grind combo times 20 as always, air combo times 4 as always, 65 tricks in one combo, 110,000 points, and go circle around Faro not to fall. That sounds weird, but it's even dumber than you think. I'm excited. Let's get out of here first. So just boost up. There's a railing you can take anyways. And let's just get the 65 out of the way. All I gotta do is keep jumping. Oh, I jumped a little too little, damn it. If you want, you can just kind of chill here. Just don't go too slow. But as long as you like hop a little bit and reduce your speed a little bit just to not go flying through it too much, you can easily get the 65. Because weirdly enough, just the little hops here with no tricks, don't ruin your combo. They just kind of give it to you. And that should be 50. Bingo. 65 tricks, piece of cake. Now, we gotta get out of here. Oh, not that way.
Sayonara!
Well, okay, that works, that warped us up here. But to show you if you want to know how to get up here without killing yourself, take these railings here. And they go across the actual walkway that we came in. So here's the pyramid that we sprayed Gerard's face on again. And here is the main zone. Right in the center, some sarcophagi. Oh, is the immortal sleeping in the coffin or what? Go and conquer Hikage Street, Kibogaoka Hill, and the Skyscraper District, ... while those mummies are sleeping. That's why we're doing this one last, simply because it's just the easiest place to get them, because once we get all the spray paint done here, we have to go to that spot anyway. So let's just get some spraying down here now. Let's see how everything looks covered up. I love that one so much, that one's so good. I think I missed a couple. There we go. Perfect. Moo! In the corner there. Okay, our point railing is actually this guy right here. There's a couple different ones in the area, but this is the easiest one to do it off of, I've always found, because do a Y trick, get to the top, and jump. Okay, I was hoping to do both the air combo times 4 and the point trick, but we got just the point one. You also might have noticed for some reason the point trick is not 110,000. I don't know what's up with that. It's really weird. All right, well, since we've got a giant area we can launch off of. There's air combo times 4. I almost swear that's the exact same spot it showed up in. That just leaves grind combo times 20, which actually I'm a bit surprised. Oh no, I know why we didn't have that. We didn't have that because I actually had to keep doing jumping. So let's just get on here, grind slow, and get our 20 in. Piece of cake, that was done. And that just leaves go circle around Pharaoh not to fall. Now, turns out, I don't know if this is a mistranslation or misprogrammed. It could be either one at this point. But there's our Pharaoh. So your initial thought, and mine as a kid, was to take this railing around here. Go all the way around, follow the path, zip back, and then just land at the bottom here. There you go, we did a full circle. We circled around the Pharaoh. But it turns out what you're supposed to do is just grind in the area around the Pharaoh for 30 seconds. Not even consecutively, just period. So if we hop on this guy right here and just don't do tricks, you can just, if you want to keep in place, you can stay in position like this with just a couple tricks to keep your movement going. Or even just get kind of bounced back and forth there. I think we might actually have so little speed it'll keep doing that. It just gives it to you. I don't know why they programmed it like that. It's really fucking weird, but I think it's just funny that just this works. All the time we clocked on that railing and on the loop around also count as well, so that shouldn't have been 30 seconds. That was probably more like 17. So yeah, you don't have the circle around the Pharaoh. And that makes sense to me now, because as a kid, I remember doing that loop and thinking it was weird that it didn't work. And I looped around again a couple times and it eventually popped up. And even in practice, I did the same thing. And oddly enough, it popped for me when I was on the ground. So I was really confused about it. Just turns out, it's just not what they actually mentioned there. Okay. So we have to go to a lot of different areas around here. Where are we even gonna begin? Let's try riding the Pharaoh for a bit. The Pharaoh is in fact a sort of Ferris wheel, or I guess this is like just a saucer ride in general. You can ride it up, and if you're lucky enough, uh-oh, I timed that one wrong. But at least we landed up here. There's a railing you might have just saw, like a girder we can jump on if your timing is good. I have screwed up this jump so many times, and today is no exception. Sorry, Corn. Yeah, that's a major uh-oh. There you go, the saucer's coming back down. Let's not worry about that path. That's one way you can go. Let's go take a different one. Let's start, well, you know what, the graffiti soul's here. Let's start with this side. That soul's there to show you that you can ride this up here and then jump over here to all these ramps. These ramps, uh-oh, unless you goof it. These ramps will get you to the main area of the stage, which is skyscraper hopping. Hence why it's called both Pharaoh Park and the Skyscraper District, because you have to do both. It's just the one downside of this stage is, you've probably already guessed it, a lot of high areas to fall from, so get used to hearing someone screaming as they fall to their death, or at least fall to damage, because we're gonna be doing that a lot, no matter who we play as. You know, I almost feel like I should switch to different GGs just so you can hear the different sound effects for their yells. Now at this point, we've got no new characters for a little bit. So we could. You know what? Maybe we will. Next save point we find. Oh, sorry, Corn. Hey, we found a save point. One of the coolest and weirdest parts about this stage is that if you throw yourself at certain falling pits or certain buildings, you'll warp on top of it. You'll take a little bit of damage, obviously, but damage warping, a really big mechanic around here. And I know the speedruns for this game abuse that like crazy. I think Boogie actually had the most intense out of all the character screams. So let's switch to Boogie for a second here. I know it's a weird thing to kind of rank, but like, I fell a lot in practice, shockingly. So just hearing, you got used to hearing just various screams, so let's see what happens. Let's rank everyone's screams. Let's not do that. That sounds actually very psychotic. But we're gonna hear this one anyways. Okay, well, that's Boogie's. Everyone's gonna take damage on this one. Spider-Man! Garum, you're used to heights, right? He said yeah, he's fine. He's excited to be up here. All right, we're actually done most of the graffiti already, 9 out of 16. We've got 2 graffiti souls to worry about here. One, you can't see it, but it's over that platform area there. And the other is up this ramp. Let's do the platform one first, because that should be easy to get to. Do I need a boost for this, or can I just jump it? Sorry, Spider-Man. Well, who's up next? Who's up next in the Screamathon? Combo. Basically get this row completely done. I may regret this based on Combo's actual speed, but watch him be the best character for me to be doing this with.
That is very sweet. Very sweet.
Very sweet. I'm sorry, God. You don't have to tell me to shut up. I just wanted to sing the song for a minute there. I had a moment of joy. God, I'm boosting. Combo's doing it properly. He learned from Spider-Man's mistakes. Even though Spider-Man just swung away to safety.
You gotta go to baby soul.
Double back. Grab enough paint to fully stock up. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh, his shadow was on it! I have killed many teenagers today. I don't know how I feel about this. Who's even left that hasn't jumped to their death? Gumbeat and Rith. I can't. I actually can't pick Rith. Because Combo is selected, I cannot move to Rith. I can't do diagonals. It's only cardinal directions with the D-pad. So Rith literally cannot be picked right now because Yo-Yo is not available. Beat. Will any of the GGs survive building jumping? I'm gonna say no, because in practice I fell a lot. And sometimes it's actually beneficial just to fall to a new area. Again, with the damage warping, so we're just gonna go ahead and accept that everyone is falling to their doom at least once. You were born in the 60s. Okay, all the way over here gets us more paint. And another graffiti soul. If anything, I'll give them this. They made sure you had enough paint to boost jump a lot. And there's a lot of health cans too. They knew you were gonna take a bunch of damage. So at least they were smart. Oh. Okay, there we go. Double beat for a second there. They were smart enough to know that you're gonna goof a lot here. But for some reason, I don't find this as annoying as I did like the sewer. It's weird. Like, falling your death eventually kind of gets old after a while, but the fact that it can just warp you around and save you some time is beneficial. I really don't mind it as much as the sewer. It's also probably because there's a lot less you need to do, even though it seems more spaced out. All right, let's keep going, Beat. Jump out of this satellite dish. Follow the cans. Yahoo! A nice cross showing there's a bunch of different ways to go and get things. Let's tell this building that we glitch everything. And I think, yeah, oh god, the half pipe. Well, Beat's not surviving this. Oh boy. The half pipe has a graffiti soul in it. Let's build up some speed. Now, the intended way to do the half pipes is not that.
Sayonara!
Well, good news, Beat, we're nowhere near a save point. You're staying in for now. Or bad news, Beat, you're staying in for now. Oh god, it's bad news. Okay. Beat decided he had enough. Who's left? Riv. Everyone's gonna die. There's no way we're doing it. I will be impressed if any of the 2 remaining characters actually makes it without dying. Or without falling into the pit, rather. Because obviously they're not dead. Because it actually just does a surprisingly low amount of damage for the height that you fall from, but there's a later stage that also takes advantage of that. Okay, Rith, it's your chance. Your time to shine. Instead, Rith is going to use speed boosts. Rith.
Sayonara!
Rith is going to use better speed boosting. Get up here. And then you can just jump over this way. That's what we were trying to do originally. Okay. What they want you to do is do the handspring, hand plant jump that you did in the sewers. But, you know, it's just way easier just to boost and get this. So let's just get down here, get lined up. God.
Sayonara!
You ever really glad that a video game character's not real so they can't actually murder you in real life? Because I feel like all the GGs are gonna do this to me after this episode. Okay, let's try it properly this time. Let's handstand and then go for the leap. Because apparently I just didn't have enough speed to do that one correctly. Oh, nope. This is what I'm worried about. There we go. Now we're talking.
You got a graffiti soul.
And all it took was falling to your death at least twice. Oh, she's not gonna make that. Okay, she will make that though, thank goodness. Okay, well, Rith also fell to her death, so all we have left is Gum. But Rith is gonna have to hang around for a while because we're nowhere near such a safe point anymore. See how excited she is? She's real excited to keep jumping constantly off of these, I guess those are solar panels, or are they just random grates? Oh, turn around. Whoa, where's the, there we go. Okay, we have, oof, okay, so yeah, here's the problem now. As you can see, there's a big gap of buildings here, so there's nowhere else really to go forward. We're gonna double back. You know what, I'm gonna get a little bit of health and a little bit of paint while I'm here. It's not much, but let's go back. Ride more billboards. This is why I knew wall jumping was gonna be important, because I remember these damn billboards. And now, where we're gonna go? Because we can start crossing around here to get to different paths, and honestly, it might be in our best interest. Can I make that from here? No, that's famous last words, dude. Let's just jump down proper. And now let's go down here. Much safer. And now we can ride these all the way back up. So what do we have left around here? Both of those, should we get them this way or this way? So that giant tower in the middle there, the high one, there's a couple different ways you can access it. The way from off the spinning Pharaoh head ride, that's one way. There's a way over here, and there's a way on the other side where all the other graffiti and souls are. So let's fall to our deaths. All right, Rith taps out. That leaves Gum. Gum, that's a lot of work you're gonna have to do by yourself. There's no way. Let's see what happens. Stock back up on paint. Do we want it? Let's show off the way to get over there. Which way? Because this is the one downside of this area is that it gets a little hard to track everything after a while, especially if you keep falling and ending up in different spots. I'm so fucking lost. I hate this area for this part of it. It has to be this way then, what I'm thinking of. Okay, we're back at the save point. There it is. Good lord, it's way back earlier than I thought. And there's our moving platform. Although I think that's not the one I need. Oh no, that's the one near the Ferris wheel. Oh, okay, hang on, now I know. All right, here's another half pipe you can have fun on. I'll pass. It's gonna be a hard pass by me. This girder here is what we're looking for. Here's where we are on the map. You can't see the girders on the map, which is also why it kind of blends together, because it's just a little tricky to figure out where to go. Keep hopping over these. If you goof on the last one at least, A, you get health, and B, you get reset. Take this wall right here, and this will put us where we're looking to go. Okay, this one actually doesn't move. Okay, we need to get over there. We can get there with a boost. But I've also said that before. My confidence is a little shaken at the moment, not gonna lie. Okay, we're fine. We made it to the center, but we can go get this one here. So let's skate over to this wall. This little girder here. Jump in time. And get a nice graffiti soul. Let's ride it back, because we do actually need to climb this tower. This tower has a couple different ways to approach it, but they all involve grinding on these girders. So pick one and go up. They all zigzag a little bit, but you're basically gonna just keep jumping off on different colors. There's different spots you can jump, like here, or there if you got the distance for it. Or if you're going the other way, there as well. I'm gonna go, I found that it's this one here, I believe, covers the most height in one. So that definitely gets us up a lot higher. And eventually when we start doing the jet challenges, we do actually need to know which one is the fastest to take.
Sweet.
But otherwise, just whenever you see an orange that seems higher, jump. And when you see a red that seems level with you, jump. Just keep going like that, and eventually you'll make your way up. You don't even need to like speed up on these at all, unless you're trying to get your combo count up. Because otherwise, it's just keep hopping, and you're up here. We've made it to the observatory. You can actually go into the observatory itself and see literally nothing, because it's too dark to see anything in here. But the actual reason we came up here is because the graffiti soul is here on the top.
You got a graffiti soul.
You can also technically like jump on this to look around. It doesn't, oh, it does count as a railing. I missed the one spot. But doing this will make you fall down. Oh, thank goodness. Everything we have left is all the way over there, but I want to show something really stupid first, because this made me laugh when I actually found this out. These railings here that we can ride up on. Turns out, if you ride up them and then let yourself fall back down, you'll actually get stuck in an infinite trick combo. Now, I'm putting an epilepsy warning right here because this will flash a lot. A lot. This is your warning. Actually, I think it does it less if I'm on this one, so I'll try it on this one. So just hold back to lose your speed. And then just hit the ground. Okay, epilepsy warning over. For some reason, whoever you're playing as will try to auto hop off the railing but doing so puts them back on the railing. So they keep doing constant air jump tricks, which keeps landing back on the railing. You cannot get any points out of this, but you can get your 65 combo unlocked from that. And if you're patient enough, you can max out the combo counter. But you gotta be kind of patient. Mash the jump button to get off of this. And our trick count was 429 tricks just then. It's ridiculous, I love it. All right, where are we jumping? Looks like we only have a couple sprays left too. Let's try jumping to our doom. Probably need the next one, right? Yes. Let's try jumping to our doom from this one. This can't backfire, right? Well, as long as we're doing tricks, it won't. See? No damage. Perfect. I knew Gum was the chosen one. Okay, what do we actually have left? We have 2 more graffiti souls, and that puts us at 100 when we do that, and it looks like we only have 1 more graffiti to paint. Let's get the soul that's over here. The red bar is the easiest way to do this. Get to hopping. Don't even bother doing tricks, just take it at normal speed. Just keep jumping. It should auto-file you over here to a long string of billboards to wall grind off of. Boom, land up here. That is so satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. And draw distance will eventually make it appear, apparently. I was a bit shocked when I didn't see anything up here. That leaves 1 last soul to get and 1 last graffiti to paint, and that is nowhere near us. It's, oh, like over there somewhere. I was gonna do another leap of faith. Nope, nada, not happening. But I think we can ride across this, right? I think this is a shortcut. Yes, indeed it is. Heck yeah. There's another ramp. I see the graffiti. Now here's the question, how can I get there from here? I don't think I can. I hate to say this, I think Gum's about to jump to her death again. Out of necessity here. Well, no, that is not. Maybe that one? Oh, John, what are we doing? Gum, I'm sorry. Okay, we made it, we're good, we're good. Chosen one. Jump over here. We got both the paint and the graffiti soul. I'm grabbing the soul first. I honestly thought I was gonna fall off then. It's all the graffiti souls, and now, as well, all the paint. I definitely almost like did a shuffle off. Not all. Where's the one we're missing? Oh, it's covered up by the 999th. Oops. Sorry, Gum, I built that up for nothing. It's right over there. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we need to jump on this guy and climb up. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, this is easy to reach. Nice, easy leap. And we're done.
Those nasty immortals have risen from their tombs and showed up in the Skyscraper District and Faro Park. Will we get to see the immortals finally work their magic tonight?
All right, so we need to get back to the center platform, and you know what the best way to do that is. Gum, I'm sorry. She's fine, she fucking did it. Hell yeah, dude, yeah. Chosen one. All it took was everyone else falling to their death numerous times. Also, in case you were wondering, to get there, to get to where we went, if you want to go the much more simple way, jump off of these guys. Left path will lead you to where we just got that graffiti soul in the last graffiti we sprayed. The right path will lead you up to what will eventually lead you to the tower and some more graffiti that we got earlier after we jumped off the tower. But, enough of that. Let's go beat up some mummies. You dare defy us? You shall rue the day you stood against the immortals.
Watch out, or else they'll turn you into one of their own. Spray the backs of those embalmed punks.
The Immortals are a new gang for Future. They're not actually from the original game, and actually they're kind of cool. I kind of like the idea behind them. Problem is, they're assholes. Spray them. They're assholes, but they're also really stupidly easy to beat. That's not a glitch.
The Immortals are tearing up Highway 0. You're on top of it, right? Don't let me down.
You don't have to actually defeat them all. At least right now. We now have to go to Highway 0, but before we do that, let's head back to the garage, because some new dialogue opens up, just in case you hadn't seen it already. Okay, now that the Immortals have been revealed and have ran away, Pete says those Immortals really get on my nerves. Combo says the same thing as before. Spider-Man, I know you got something. Garen, what do you got? Sorry about falling off a building earlier. When it comes down to it, the Immortals are just dried up mummies, man. Bet they all nasty under those bandages. Ugh. Don't think I really want to think about that. Meanwhile, Boogie's still going tone deaf. Y'all are crazy. I believe Combo has a little bit of new dialogue as well, so let's switch to Combo. Gum, you say anything different? Nope, same thing. But if I take Combo over to Rith... Sorry, not Rith, Boogie. I gotta ask, do you keep that thing on when you shower too? Oh, the boombox? Yeah, definitely. I love that everyone just keeps taking shots at Combo for the boombox and for the giant bling. I think it's hilarious. All right, let's go back over to Highway 0. I'm taking Gum. She earned the right. All right, ignore the Pharaoh Park part this time. Just hop on the rail and just keep grinding away. Because over here is the entrance to Highway 0. No K introduction this time, even though it still does the camera panning. Is this the little runt you're searching for? You should feel honored for your friend. He has the pleasure of being our next sacrifice to the mighty gods. However, you are free to join him if you so please. There's no such thing as too many sacrifices.
Spray your tag on the backs of the Immortals and rescue Yo-Yo.
I mean, he's technically right. There isn't really a limit to sacrifice. Welcome to Tagger's Tag on Highway 0, a map you haven't even seen, technically, because you just hopped in immediately. Just go. As soon as you press the button, just immediately go for him. No hesitation. No mercy. Only spray. So don't waste the spray like I just did. One down. They go down a little faster and smoother than our friends, the Poison Jam. The Jams did. Uh-oh, mistakes. Aw, man. The first time I did this... Oh, he got stuck. He got stuck! He actually got stuck! That's sick! Oh, I went too high. Where'd he go, where'd he go, where'd he go? We can get him before he makes the jump. We can get him before he makes the jump. We can't get him before he makes the jump. Damn it. Last time I did this, we didn't even get this far. I caught him, I caught the last guy on that ramp up there. Although I didn't expect the actual guy to get literally stuck, so that was a surprise. And very beneficial.
That's right.
However, there's always a catch. Turns out, Yo-Yo was against us the whole time.
The radio show that your parents, the PTA, and the FBI don't want you to hear. Jet Set Radio! The GGs fell for the Immortals' trap, hook, line, and sinker, baby. The Immortals sure played it smooth. I mean, who would have thought that Yo-Yo would turn on his friends? Guess maybe they are royalty after all. The GGs have been hauled off to the future site of the Rooftop Expo Stadium, located just off 99th Street. The members of the noise tanks have just jacked into the power supply of the stadium, which is being built for the Rooftop Expo. I got a bad feeling that something wicked's about to go down.
That was the end of Chapter 4. Welcome to Chapter 5. We can pick whoever we want, but again, I feel like Gum earned the right to be here. Also, she's currently the one with the fastest acceleration in the team. So, and that is gonna be helpful. Let's do it again, Gum. I do find it funny you're at the garage being selected, and then you're immediately where you've been captured. I know it's just the way they set the game up. I just think it's funny. Welcome to the future site of the Rooftop Expo Stadium, a pseudo Rooftop logo, where we have to do an interesting thing this time around. You can go to 99th Street, but you're not allowed since you're captive, in quotation marks. I don't know why they just left the door open. I guess we're a little too honorable to leave. So let's talk to this noise tank. Silence, it shall start soon. The noise tanks are a gang from the original game, and they're more sci-fi here in this one. They remind me a lot of the movie, what's it called? The Day the Earth Stood Still, although with more lights and beeps and sounds all over it. Think a fusion of that guy, also with the robot. This is completely inaccurate now that I think about it, but it makes me laugh. The robot from Lost in Space, the original one. Just the beep boop lights, power gloves, neon, everything. I really like this design. I really like it so much. It's so over the top. This is the one time the future aesthetic works great. However, talking to him does nothing right now. We need to talk to this girl. Say hello to Jazz. You're one of the GGs, right? Then tell this fool that they've got the wrong girl. He thinks I'm one of you guys. So they dragged me out here and look what happened to me. You seem fine? Seem like you're having a great time if you want me to be perfectly honest. Unless this is your I'm in trouble, please save me dance. If so, it's very convincing. Let's go talk to the noise tank. You two will be facing off in a round of death ball. Here are the rules. Die. 2 teams fight for the control of 1 ball. If you can make it through a full lap without dropping the ball or getting it taken from you, you win. You can pass the ball to your own team members during that lap. That is all. A few elite members of our organization will join you as well. Do not beg us for mercy. Remorse is not an emotion we were programmed for. You have no choice. You must fight. Beep boop. You are being given time to practice. Go to the stadium to warm up. What? What do they think they're... I guess it's no use talking to them. So how good do you throw? We don't even know each other, so I guess we should try to get some teamwork going. Okay then, pick up that ball. See that cursor that comes up when you move closer to me? When you hold the ball, there's a B button while the cursor is on, and you can pass it to me. Trust me. Pick up the ball, and when the cursor's on, Jazz, pass it over with the B button. Jazz, I might as well talk about her now since she's dancing in front of me. Jazz is actually an original character for this game. Jazz does not have a counterpart from the original game, and an actual pleasant and different surprise. And actually, I actually really dig this outfit, because she's also probably the most normal looking outfit-wise. Like, a black shirt, sorta cargo khakis, and a scarf. It's pretty normal compared to this. So, I like Jazz's design a lot. Oops, I forgot the lock on. I have the lock on when I do that. We now have to practice death ball. So lock on to Jazz, press the B button to throw. See, that's how you pass. Of course, you can pass while you're moving too. The thing is, if you're too far, the cursor won't appear. If you throw it while the cursor isn't there, I won't be able to catch it. Practice running passes with Jazz. Let's practice our passing skills. Keep in mind, I'm not going to pass it to you, apparently, Jazz. Jesus. So if you get ahead of Jazz, she'll actually pass to you, and the idea is you have to let her get ahead of you and pass it back to her. If as long as you're locked on, it will auto curve and go to where the other character is. It's actually pretty convenient in that aspect. However, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, this chapter sucks. There's no nice way to put this. Death Ball sounds cool on paper, but kinda isn't in practice. Jazz, did you lose the damn ball? Tried to throw it when I was doing that jump. So we have to do a lap, basically, passing things back and forth. The arena's cool because there's all these different extra paths you can take. And we'll test your wall jumping and just give you generally a lot of paint, too. Let's try this. Here, catch. Well done, Jazz. Now share with the class. Share with the class, Jazz. Jazz! Taking the ball back. I'm coming towards you. I'm getting that ball back. Thank you. Gum cares not to share with Jazz. The other thing is we have to do a full loop anyway, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we've done a couple passes, the game's pretty happy. Jazz, you stole, give me that back. Thank you, my ball. Yeah, I don't think you actually even need to pass at all during the tutorial for this. I think you can literally just do a lap with Jazz as long as when he was holding the ball, like, it should end when you get back here. You think you got the gist of it? Sure, why not? No matter what, we have to win. We need more than just confidence. Want to practice one more time? Which is chosen? God, no. You sure you can do this? I guess I have to trust you since we're partners now. Maybe we should tell them we're ready and get this over with. All right, well, first and foremost, there's clearly a save point here, but we have no paint, so let's go get some. Conveniently, all the paint is back in the actual arena here. So let's spray our save point here. And I'm mainly doing this because when I practiced this zone before, it crashed at the end, which sucked. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a save so I don't have to worry too much if that happens again. Also, you can change characters here if you want someone who's more focused on speed. We're gonna stick with Gum. Ready? Which is chosen? No. Practice all you want, it will not make a difference. Here we are, starting the Death Ball game.
Hold your seats, kiddies. And now everybody's favorite extreme sport, the game where everyone risks their lives for a shot at street stardom. Death Ball! And yours truly, DJ Professor K will bring you the action with live coverage from the future site of the Tokyo Rokaku Expo Stadium. Let the games begin, baby. First up, we have those hard-headed bikers, the Doom Riders versus the GGs.
All right, here we go. Time for our first round of Death Ball. All four characters race towards the ball.
The Doom Riders used to be called Hell Bikers, but it seems they got their skulls pulverized and they tangled with the Rokaku police. No, seriously. And now they've had their skulls replaced with helmets. Ooh, scary.
All right, Kay will give every gang you take on a little description. Doom Riders are a new gang, so nice to see them actually described here as well. However, you've basically already seen what we need to do in Death Ball. You just do a lap. There's a track on the bottom showing how far we need to go to get to the goal. The Doom Riders are gonna chase against us. Jazz is here with us as well to help us. The gang we take on will threaten us, but you just skate. As long as you're good at skating, you never have to do anything. There is one mistake that can happen, and I made this as a kid, and even in practice I did the same thing too. The B button is pass. That's also your turbo boost button. Guess what you can't do? If you throw the ball attempting to do a boost and Jazz is not there to catch it, it resets the goal marker. Meaning you have to do an entire lap from where you picked up the ball after you threw it trying to do a boost. so don't boost. It sucks. And you know what the worst part is? We get to do it 2 more times.
The GGs win! The Doom Riders have been knocked out cold. Can't collect insurance in hell, boys.
The loser of the match will be branded with this mark and will pledge loyalty to Lord Yo-Yo. And you will belong to us forever. Beep boop. Well, that was horrifying. Let's do it again. It is not over yet. Prepare yourselves. Which is chosen? No. Heh. Go on. Fight. Okay. I'm fighting with the power of T-pose. I will defeat you. I actually didn't know that was going to work. Genuinely surprised that worked. I legitimately just wanted to jump and see what would happen. I didn't think she was gonna get stuck. Okay, let's move this charade on. Good God. Which is chosen, yes. Round 2 begin.
Time for round deuce. The bringers of the 7 plagues, the Immortals, versus the GGs, back for more. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, exact same pattern, exact same movement. None of them will grind on a railing to speed up.
Damn, them Immortals are ugly. So ugly, not even their mother could love them.
Oh, that's just rude, Kay, I feel. So yeah, your rival gang will never, as far as I'm aware of, start by grinding on rails. So do that, get your speed up immediately, and it kind of becomes a joke. We're not called Immortals by coincidence, friends. Strike us down and we will rise again. I guess we did defeat you a couple times already. Haha, what is wrong, mortals? Death is watching you. Yeah, he's watching me kick your fucking ass. Literally, the AI is not a threat. This is why I think this chapter's so weak, is just you have to do this 3 times, and honestly, as long as you move forward, you don't have anything to worry about. You have to try to let them actually catch up to you. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do that. I would like to just get through this part ASAP. Consider we have to do this 1 more time after this. Now I'm hopping up on the railings and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. Eventually, when you come back here and do a jet trial, you're gonna wanna know where the paint is for your boosts. But for Death Ball, you can just skate and do a wall ride every now and then and try to build up some speed. Two down.
Yeah, the GGs win! Those dried up punks ain't got no guts. I guess after 5,000 years, they ain't got no brains left either, know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, time for number 3 then. Are you ready? Which is chosen? No. Sometimes it just doesn't matter how much you practice. We don't need... Jazz, do you think we need to practice, Jazz? Think you got the gist of it? No matter what, we have to win. You need more than just confidence. Want to practice one more time? No, God, no. We've had like no problem, Jazz. Jesus. Don't make me T-pose again. Round 3 is now starting.
Now for round Trey. The missionaries of love and death. The Love Shocker versus... Oh, wouldn't you know it? The GGs again. All right now, the GGs are finally starting to slow down. That's got to be a part of the Noise Tank's game plan.
I don't think we've actually slowed down, Kay. I'm gonna be real with you. I think we've had no problem at all. Yet again, doing the same thing.
Preaching a message of love and death. It's that lovable team of psychos, the Love Shockers. Who's gonna bear the brunt of their message today?
The Love Shockers are a returning gang from Jet Set Radio, and actually, their designs are still pretty similar to how they were in the first game. So, it's a little bit of tweaking here and there. I think it's one, I like it a little bit more than the original, but it's otherwise still the same. Perhaps you just roll over now and save yourselves the trouble. Again, you're nowhere near us. I'm not worried at all, ma'am. I'm just gonna keep carrying my giant football. Die! Maybe of like overexertion? Pretty fine otherwise. Girls don't like clingy guys, you know. Well, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. All girls here, man. Just us ladies here. Maybe you think that because you can't see us because we're so far ahead of you. Good God. I really wish they were a bit more of a threat. It kind of sucks that it's just doing this 3 times and there's no variance. Although, if you want to change...
Oh, no. The game's been interrupted. They've been surrounded by the Rokaku police. Man, who called these fools? These party crashers are messing everything up. It would be nice if the police were just here to watch, but no. They forced their way right into the game. Oh man, I hope the Rudies don't blow it by losing their heads and running away.
Guess who's back?
Someone was kind enough to let me know you're here. Now's my chance to take care of you once and for all. This time I'm prepared, so don't think it'll go down like last time. Resistance is futile, you little guinea pigs. Just accept your fate. Don't try any funny business either. It's already getting late.
I want to go to bed.
Rokaku police's terror drone showed up again. Get rid of them for good this time, man, I'm telling you.
All right. Guess who's back with his big old toy? And guess who goes down the exact same way? Although, this part in the middle, it's a little deadly. So this part's gonna at least feel a little different because now we have to avoid some explosive hula hoops. However, I guess I have to because I'm Gum, who has like no health. Oh, you're actually just gonna let me jump on the legs? Okay, well if you're gonna make my life that easy. We got one last one to get rid of, and then we're done. Oh, or you'll just do that. Okay, bye, I'll miss you. Oh, I can never tell which leg is the right one to grind on. This thing is usually really quick, so that's why I don't even think about this that much. There we go, that's way easier.
Guinea pigs? What was I thinking?
Ah, cool. Those things ain't nothing but scrap metal now.
Dance in the hula hoops. Dance, Gum, for your victory. And that's chapter 5. That's all it is.
The station that'll teach you the things your parents and teachers are too afraid to. Jet Set Radio! Now, class, open your books to page 32. Yo-Yo's gutsy plans got messed up by those idiot Rokaku police. Has that backstabber Yo-Yo been trying to take down the GGs from the get-go? The noise tanks look pissed. They must have fried some circuits, because now they're rioting in the streets. Is there anyone out there who can stop those rampaging machines?
A nice short cutscene for this one. That is the beginning of chapter 6. We actually just cleared 2 chapters just then, so nothing too bad. I also have to address this because I'm sure people have put this in the comments already. I feel I do need to state this. There is an Easter egg for later in the game, much later in the game, hidden in the panning shots of the future set of the Rokaku Expo Stadium. I'm just gonna say that. Time Thief is up to you if you want to show it on screen or not. Or we can leave it a mystery, but just know that there's a teaser and something looks very out of place there. I actually got reminded of it because of the winning animation. It showed up in a very unfortunate place. So, thanks, game. Appreciate that. It's great. I'll see you guys all next episode. Well, actually, I'll see you for the song recommendation, then I'll see you for the next episode. As long as the Xbox doesn't catch on fire. The Xbox is going to catch on fire. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This song recommendation and episode marks either a very happy or a very sad moment of the playthrough, depending on which side of the issue you fall on. because this episode marks the last time that Birthday Cake officially shows up in the soundtrack. And I know some of you really liked the song, and some of you absolutely hated it, and I have not hidden the fact that I'm on the hatred camp. But turns out I'll be giving Chibomato a bit more flack than they deserve, because honestly, the rest of the album Birthday Cake comes from is fantastic. I really enjoyed listening to it. But that's not the actual song recommendation we're doing. The actual song recommendation we're doing, though, is related to Chibomato, and I guess tentatively Jet Set Radio Future. But you've definitely heard of the band I'm about to recommend. Gorillaz. You've more than likely heard of them or heard their music. They've been around for 20 years. They're a virtual band, so they stand out a lot. But you've more than likely heard one of their songs on the radio because they've had a lot of hits. Clint Eastwood, Rock the House, 19-2000, Stylo, Feel Good Inc. They've done so many good songs, so many easy recommendations. But they do have a connection to Chibomato, because on their first original album, just titled Gorillaz, their self-titled album, the lead singer of Chibomato was the voice of Noodle. Miho Hattori actually was the singing voice for Noodle on 3 different tracks, and you've definitely heard one of them if you've heard of Gorillaz, 19-2000. She's the one telling you to get the cool shoe shine. So with us officially saying farewell to Birthday Cake in this episode, I figured it was only fitting and kind of funny to actually recommend a song that's not as divisive as Birthday Cake, but still features the singer of Birthday Cake. I'm gonna recommend 19-2000, but not the original version. If you got the UK Deluxe Edition, it came with some bonus tracks, including a remix of 19-2000 called the Soul Child Remix. A much poppier, much more energetic version of 19-2000. While I like the original song a lot, there's something about the energy of this one fits Jet Set a lot better. It just feels a lot happier and a lot just energetic. And I always wondered who Soul Child was. Turns out, they were the producers of Electric Six. You know, the group that sings Gay Bar, or Fire in the Disco, or Danger High Voltage. Shit's weird, man. Professional music is weird. But what I'm saying is this song's cool. You should listen to more of it. Also, maybe give Chibomato's stuff a try. Even if you don't like Birthday Cake, you may like the rest of their stuff. Surprisingly enough, I did. That's gonna do it for this week's episode. The Xbox isn't on fire yet, but I think it's starting to spark a bit, so hopefully I'll see you all next week. Take it easy, everybody.